Hello everybody, it's the 9th of December today, so there are 16 days left till Christmas. Well, I've got another story for you today, and this one is written by Karen, and it's called Dec the Halls. Dear little one, this story is Dec the Halls. It is one of the Christmas stories I wrote. I love to collect things from the woods to decorate my house at Christmas. The little house stood at the edge of the forest. The roof was full of holes and the rain dripped in. The walls had cracks and the wind blew through, but the family who lived there were happy because they had each other. The children would play in the garden and always had rosy red cheeks, and at night they would huddle round the fire and share stories with their mum and dad. One Christmas Eve, the children woke up very excited. They had decided to decorate their house for Christmas. The children had been to the nearby town and seen through the windows of the grand houses there the array of beautiful decorations and Christmas trees. The children did not have any decorations. They had no Christmas tree and they had no money to buy any. But the children had a much better idea. After their breakfast, they put on their warmest clothes and went off into the forest, carrying baskets and a small pair of cutters. They had told the mum and dad where they were going. I think the mum and dad had a lot to do at home, mending the roof and cooking and cleaning. The children went off singing the songs they'd learned at school. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Soon they came across pine cones scattered on the forest floor, and so they gathered up some and popped them into their baskets. They were careful to leave some behind for the squirrels and the birds. On through the forest they went until they found a beech tree. The floor was littered with golden brown leaves and beech nut shells. The children laughed as they picked them up and popped them into their baskets. Then they found trees hanging with ivy strands. Carefully, the older children used the cutters to snip some strands, which they wrapped up and put into the blankets. Finally, they found a holly bush. It was magnificent with green leaves and red berries. They cut a few sprigs and laughing as it pricked them. Then they turned for home as it was past lunchtime. On the way home from the forest, they found a branch which was covered with moss and lichen, and it looked pretty, so they carried that home too. At home they hung the ivy and the holly around the windows, put the pine cones by the fire so that they dried and opened and released a beautiful Christmassy smell, and finally they stood the branch up in a pot and decorated it with leaves and beech nuts. That night, when Father Christmas saw the tree and the beautiful decorations, he was amazed. As he stood smiling, he put his hand in his pocket and pulled out a shining gold star, which he hung at the top of the tree as a special surprise for the children. Oh wow. Okay. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.